Hello, hello! Welcome to Security B-Sides San Francisco 2024. Woo! My name is Loden, and I am the president and lead organizer for BSidesSF. We're so excited to have everybody here today, even with the rain outside. Hopefully things get better later today. It looks like things are kind of clearing up, so fingers crossed on that. Hopefully you've grabbed some breakfast and you're ready for a full day of events. Our theme this year is you can't spell dystopia without AI. The popularity for artificial intelligence can't be disputed. But we also want to address the concerns and hesitations with the technology itself and what it means for the future. In fact, more than 50% of this year's talks have some type of AI component in them, which is just crazy for all the way that AI has kind of changed our world already. We're very excited to see the kind of numerous interactions between AI and security, and to see exactly how the technology is being actively used. So Security B-Sides is where the conversation on the next big thing happens. It's put on for and by the community. We're a 100% volunteer team that work tirelessly to make this event possible. It takes an entire year to put this event on. It is a lot of work, a lot of meetings, so it's about 20 of us that are doing stuff about year-round, an additional 15 plus staffers that kind of help out for various departments. We have special teams like our call for presentations team that do all the reviews of our talks. We have our capture the flag team that actually puts together the challenges and the puzzles every year. And over 200 volunteers just helping us out this weekend to make this possible. So one of the key things here at a B-Sides event is that we have no attendees. Everybody is a participant. You are expected to join in the conversation and actually take part. So let's talk a little bit about safe environment. Our code of conduct is simply show respect and tolerance for each other, others' uniqueness, be kind and practice the golden rule. Or simply put, don't be an ass or we'll kick your ass out. So simple enough of that. No tolerance for physical, verbal, or sexual harassment, intimidation, or marginalization of any human. If you have any kind of issues at all, find somebody with a staff shirt or a safety ops shirt, and we'll be happy to assist you. For our full code of conduct, we have it on a bunch of different banners throughout the venue. You can also see it in the printed program and online as well. Video and photo policy. This is kind of unique for a lot of conferences, but we do have a video and photo policy. And it's basically that before you take a photo or video, that you get consent of the people in the shot itself. Now, if you've mistakenly taken one and somebody asks you to remove it, please do so. Now, we do have one exception to this policy. We actually have an official photographer, and she's right there. She's waving. Hello, this is Kelsey. And so she's walking around, and she's taking photos. If for some reason you don't want to be in a photo, just let her know. She's more than happy to do that, but she is our official photographer for the event. So thank you very much. Cool. So there's 3 different floors. We are on the AMC main floor, on the 3rd floor right now. You checked in at registration on the mezzanine, and then upstairs is City View on floor 4. There's a ton of stuff happening throughout the event space this year. We've expanded further even from last year and the years beforehand. So make sure you don't just get stuck in one area. B-Sides is a lot more than just the talks themselves. We have a lot of stuff going on. In fact, there are just so many opportunities for conversation today. So make sure you check out, the full schedule online on Sched to see everything going on. We have our annual Capture the Flag, sponsored this year by Google. It's already started, but there's plenty of time to still join in. No matter over in the Twin Peaks room, no matter if you are a CTF pro or if this is your first time doing something like this, you'll have an amazing time. They spend a lot of time putting this together every year, and it is always fun to watch. And we will have prizes for the top 3 winners for that at the end on closing ceremonies. Now, we've expanded our villages hugely this year. We're happy to have folks from DEF CON's AI Village here with us this year. They are going to be in Theater 11 on this same floor. And then upstairs in City View, we have a ton of villages. So we have the Adversary, API Security, Bug Bounty, Cloud, Crypto and Privacy, Embedded Systems, Hardware Challenge, Lockpick, and Personal Security villages. So a ton of villages this year. I'm going to give a round of applause to all those because that's a lot of people that are giving their time to actually put those villages together. A lot of them have spent a lot of time doing that. So make sure you check them out. They're more than happy to sit down with you and show you everything going on. It's great ways to learn about things that you might not know much about. So again, check those out. We also have some of the villages are doing workshops themselves over on our village workshop stage. It's at the far end of the Embarcadero room. There's a stage there, and so you can check online on Sketch for the actual schedule for those. Now, I know it's raining this year, but we're hoping things can clear up later so that we can actually get to enjoy the outdoors. So we have a bunch of games and outdoor lounge space there, sponsored by Vanta. Hopefully, I said the weather's looking good for kind of like later on tonight. So if you don't get a chance to check it out today, definitely do so tomorrow as well. Excuse me. But just a reminder, if you do go outside, though, there's no smoking or vaping of any kind on the patio. Please go all the way outside the building for that. Now, our Career Village is back this year in the Embarcadero room, so upstairs in City View and all towards the back. Many of us today, including several of my team, BSidesSF team, including myself, have undergone recent job transition stuff. We've had layoffs, we've had role reductions. All kinds of things have happened lately, so there's a lot of people on the market right now, a lot of people looking for new things, and so we're really happy to have a really amazing Career Village going on this year. It's a great place to just kind of discuss your career plans, to get help on your resume, or to actually meet potential new employers. So a lot of our sponsors that have positions available are actually have somebody there at the Career Village this weekend, so you can just talk to them live, understand the different roles that they have, and hopefully make some connections. We would love for folks to say that they came to BSides and they got a job out of it. So and then separately, we also have free headshots so that you can spruce up your LinkedIn profile and other things, your other online presences. They're right as you were coming down in the AMC lobby. You probably passed it coming in, so those are first come, first served. So there's just a line there. More than happy, just make yourself, avail yourself of those and get your free headshots while you're here. So we know a lot of folks are actually undergoing just different life challenges as a result. Maybe it's job things, maybe it's family stuff, maybe it's just other stuff going on. And so we brought Dr. Sarah back as our on-site emotional support therapist. And so there's actually a card in your registration bags with her phone number on it. You can just text her directly or give her a call, and you can actually make plans to just meet up with her this weekend. So she is available and ready for that. And then finally, one additional thing that we have this year is we have our Birds of a Feather sessions. So these are new this year. These are meant to be more of a conversational discussion. And so we have 3 happening this weekend, 1 today and 2 tomorrow. And so on a variety of different topics if you check out the schedule. But those are meant to be less of just somebody talking at you and more of a kind of group discussion thing. So definitely check those out if those are topics of interest to you. Again, a lot of different happenings and events going on. Make sure you check the schedule. I'm not going to read through all of these. But in every registration bag, you have 2 drink tickets, or you were given 2 drink tickets at registration. So make sure you grab a drink at the bar and chill out space, sponsored by Optiv today, and enjoy our happy hour later today, sponsored by Bolster. If you need to pick me up, we have 3 different coffee or espresso stations throughout the venue, and they've all been given rave reviews. We went through, I think this is our 4th espresso coffee vendor that we've been to over the years, and everybody seems to love them, so hopefully it'll be another great year with coffee. And then last but not least, I just wanted to mention that, after our presentations and the happy hour tonight, we have our amazing Saturday night party tonight, sponsored by Adobe. Last year's party was a huge success. A lot of people had a great time. So we really hope that you are able to stay tonight. We have a lot of cool, amazing things planned, trying to definitely kind of like one-up ourselves this year. So, as you all have noticed, we have electronic badges this year. Woo! If you've been attending BSides for a while, you will notice that we tried this and failed miserably several years ago, and so wanted to try to actually make this happen, and so really excited that we were able to bring this to fruition this year. These are very hackable. You can actually just plug them in the USB-C into your laptop. They'll actually show up as a flash drive, and it's just Python. So you can actually go and edit the Python yourself and do some really cool stuff with your badges. So take advantage of that. So the team has worked really hard on that. So definitely, play with those, enjoy those this year as well. Now, separate from our CTF, we also have a challenge with the badges themselves. If you were the first to solve all the puzzles, you can actually earn a prize of a free badge for next year. If you are able to do that, stop by the if you're able to get the winning answers, stop by the info desk in the City View lobby on the 4th floor to let them know. Again, it's the first winner for that. Sorry, staff and volunteers are excluded here because you have basically another whole day to start getting things there. So. Now, we do have full documentation on our GitHub repo at github.com/BSidesSF/badge2024. Check that out. There's a lot of information about the badge, so definitely go there. And if for some reason you have a problem with your badge, maybe you bricked it somehow doing crazy things with it, you can stop by the CTF room or by the info desk for assistance. And also just try turning it off and back on again. So, that always seems to work. Cool. We have really cool t-shirts this year with our AI robot mascot, and so if you pre-bought one online, you can start picking it up at 11 a.m. today. We do have still plenty available, so make sure you stop by and grab one. They're really cool this year. And again, so the way that works here with our t-shirt sales is that we basically take the net proceeds and you can basically pick a charity, one of our 3 charities. And this year we have Tech Bridge Girls, EFF, and Gardens of Golden Gate Park are our 3 t-shirt charities. So you get a token at coat check when you're picking up your shirt, and you can put it in a box. And at the end of the weekend, we basically will donate the net proceeds for the t-shirts to those 3 sponsors based off of the token counts and such. So definitely take advantage of that. Really cool t-shirts, and it's going towards a good cause. So question and answers for any of the different presentations and talks, workshops and such. We're using Slido again this year. We actually have a dedicated page that has a lot more information on kind of how to use it and such. If you go to BSidesSF.org/Q&A, like Q&A, then it has all the full details on how to use it there. So check that out. But we want to hear from you. This conference would not be the same if the participants weren't actually communicating with us and letting us know what they liked, what they didn't like. Believe me, as I mentioned earlier, they definitely were very vocal about the coffee in years past, so we made changes as a result of that. But please let us know. So you can go to BSidesSF.org/feedback for just general feedback about the conference overall. And if you have feedback about an individual session on Sched, there's actually a way at the very bottom to give feedback directly about that session. We go through all the feedback that you give after this weekend. We will go through it line by line, and we definitely take it into account as we are planning for future years. So please do that. It really means a lot. I know it's takes you time of that, but please fill that out. So again, we could use your help. Again, this is a volunteer-run group. It does take a lot of time and effort to put this on every year, and we definitely need help. If you think that you have the ability to actually help out with us, and again, non-trivial time commitment, then we have a form you can fill out. If you go to BSidesSF.org/jobs, you can fill that out and help us out from there, and we'll be in touch after the event. Last but certainly not least, this event could not happen, would not be possible without the support for our generous sponsors. Each one of these organizations that you see up here has contributed something that has enabled an aspect of this year's event. So please make sure you check out their tables upstairs in the participant hall. So in your registration bag, there's a sponsor passport. If you go to each of the different sponsors on the sponsor passport and get them stamped, you can then enter that into our sponsor raffle, which is really cool. And so at 12:30 today and tomorrow, we will be drawing people's completed sponsor passports out, and we have some really cool prizes. I mean, like some of these sponsors have gone like way out, and so definitely take the time to go do that. It is well worth your time, but you do need to be physically present. So make sure you are there at the it's going to be at the Villages Workshop stage at the very end of Embarcaderos, where the raffle is going to be done. So today at 12:30 and tomorrow at 12:30 as well for that. But I want to take a moment for a very special thanks to our 5 leading sponsors this year. We have Anthropic, Google, Microsoft, SecureFrame, and Wiz. Let's give them a round of applause.